Welcome to Juby Tarot, or welcome back if you're returning for a soulmate reading for the month of February. Today I'm doing Sagittarius. So if your sun, your rising, and your Venus is in Sag, then this reading is for you. I am Sag, so I could definitely relate and connect to this reading. It's a little sad. Saggy, bear with me. I pulled the cards and all of a sudden my heart just dropped and I was just like, but why? My partner had such a great reading, but yet my reading was not so great. Anyways, let's get into it. How are things going in love, Sag? First, I pulled the Five of Pentacles. So, February is not maybe going to be the happiest. It doesn't mean that there is no feelings of love there. It just means that there's a lack of security there. Somebody in that relationship feels left out in the cold, whether it be you or the person that you're with, which is causing them to feel wounded in love. If it's you, Saggy, then you feel left out in the cold. You feel wounded in love. There's a lot of crippling feelings there. And they're physically draining you, physically wounding you. And not per se saying that your partner isn't good for you and that they're causing these feelings. These feelings may just be from life itself, and it's causing your love life to feel imbalanced. There's a physical loss there. Not saying that you're going to lose your partner. However, there is a physical loss of security within your relationship. This may mean that maybe your partner has turned their back on you, maybe started loving someone else. It may mean that you feel as though you're not being given security within love, which is making you feel crippled. By security, anything that makes you feel insecure is causing problems in your love life. What you want most now is to feel sheltered, warm, nurtured. There is a lack of, or maybe your partner feels this way. Maybe your partner feels that they're not being nurtured, sheltered, loved, or given enough attention. And it's making them feel wounded and crippled, which is reflecting on the way you feel, because you want to give that to your partner, but it's almost feels, it's not even feels, it's becoming to the point where you're not giving it. You have turned your back. You have turned your back on the person you're with, and you're not giving yourself entirely. You are blocking yourself. And not because of the fact that you don't want to be with them or for any other type of reasons related to feelings. These are all physical. There is a physical drain there. A lot has happened within the past months, which is making a big impact on your love life, Sag. Love is a part of the mind, spirit, and body. And when there's an imbalance with the mind, spirit, and body, it's really hard to give yourself entirely. A big part of you has just shied away from the loving part of who you are. You need to return to that place again. I pulled a card to clarify that, and I pulled the Devil. I wanted to know what is keeping that lack of security there. And Saggies, you may be trapped in your own feelings. Something is trapping you. Anger. You're not releasing internal feelings, and it's causing your external environment to be not so good. There is something definitely keeping you restrained, whether it be another person, whether it be your own emotions. It could be a lot of just feeling trapped in addiction, anger, resentment, feelings of, there's a lot of passion anger there, a lot of just not releasing the truth. There's a lot of hidden feelings. And that is not good, because there is a tendency where Saggies love to be optimistic and pretend as if everything is going well, and to kind of put everything negative in the back burner. But there comes a point when there's so much negativity inside that is fostering that you start becoming negative. Your conversations are starting to become negative. It's starting to spill over. And we're at a point where we're spilling over. We really need to realign ourselves, because some of us have been given great opportunities, and we need to align ourselves with our opportunities and get out of that. There is a negative feeling you're carrying that's causing your environment to be negative. Change your way of thinking. King of Wands. King of Wands, I asked to clarify for both cards because I wanted further clarity on what's going on here. And the King of Wands is saying that someone around you, or maybe yourself, you're very grounded in, not grounded, but more so you're very connected to what it is you want. And it may be blocking you from connecting intimately. There's something else where you're focusing your attention, and it's not bad. You can focus your attention elsewhere. However, you do need to be balanced. Your attention in love needs to be as equal as your attention in business, in work, in family, in home, in personal. Everything needs to balance itself. There is a lack of balance. More energy is being exerted into something else, whereas it's causing a lack of security in the area of love. Now that we got that out the way, the reading does become a little bit more positive. What else is going for you? So although these are the feelings and the physical nature of love right now, the world is going for you. So love is very promising, and you do have the world in your hands. The world is yours, and you can create love to be perfect. You can create your mindset to be positive. You can create that stable foundation where you have balance between business, love, personal, health, and everything is aligned. So the world is yours. So allow that to exist. Presently, although all of this is going on, I am so proud of the optimism that we carry, because not only all this is going on, we still feel like the emperor. Our confidence exudes through us, and we are going to make it through anything. We are not allowing our physical environment, anger, resentment, to weight us down and to cause misfortune in our lives. We have the Emperor in our reading. It means that we are going to be standing strong, proud, confident. Things are going to go in a really great direction, because our mental state is going to push forward. There's ego there, and we're very confident about the fact that change is coming. That's how we feel, though. That's a feeling card. However, my outcome cards are a little bit more driven away from the idea of the Emperor. I pulled the Page of Swords and the Fool. I wanted to bring them up simultaneously because they are both immature, youthful, not thinking of. So outcome-wise, although we're confident and we're sure that things are going to go like this, we're allowing a very foolish and immature nature to guide us. The way we're communicating with our partner is very ineffective or developing. We need to come to a place where we're very clear, assertive, direct, fair, understanding, reasonable. We need to get to that place, because right now we're not at that place. We're unreasonable. We're indirect. We're passive. We're aggressive. We're not balanced in the way we do things. Another outcome position is the Fool. However, foolishly, we're still going into it the way we're going into it. We're still a fool in love, whether or not it's going to ultimately benefit us or it's going to hurt us. We're still moving with this very innocent mindset, naive, very naive. And this is how we are maneuvering. Although we feel very confident, although we feel very ego-driven, very sure of ourselves, we really aren't. The facts are we're not, and that we are moving foolishly. So caution yourself. Caution the way you move through love. Be fair. Be kind. This is a very great time because what's going for you is the world. You just want to make sure you're doing it right. Final outcome, I pulled the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is all about changing perspective. Hopefully this means that whatever we have created in the beginning is going to change. And we're finally going to change our outlook on life, on the world, on our pursuits, and how we handle love. We are going to change our outlook, and we are going to practice balancing and becoming more experienced in love. Because this foolish behavior may not work out. And it's going to lead us to be more balanced and seeing things from a different angle, a different perspective in love. I want to pull a final clarifier, final outcome. What is the final outcome after balancing ourselves in love? What is to come? Awesome. Makes me absolutely happy. This is happier. So the beginning may start off very rough, very, very rough. But the outcome of it all, you can see for yourself, is light, positivity, sunshine, physical. And these are both very physical cards. This is a physical loss. This is a physical happiness. So ultimately, it's going to lead a physical happiness, sunshine, light, and positivity within your love life. And you are going to you're going to become an expert. You're going to experience the things you need to experience to become that expert in love. So February is going to have a lot of emotion. There's going to be a lot of wavering emotion, a lot of wavering events, you know? But you'll get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get to here. We're going to get there. It's steps, processes. So I'm looking forward to that. So ultimately, what is to come? What is the outcome of love in February? The only one that came up was the Crossroads. Yes, we're going to be dealing with a lot. We're going to have to face a lot of things. Love is going to be a challenge for the month of February. Love is going to be a challenge. Love is going to be a challenge. That's all I can say. Well, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Follow me on Instagram at outrageouslyjj33. I'm glad to be here with you on this journey, and I hope to see you again in March. Positivity and light. See you soon.